Hola, yo soy señora Loera, tu maestra de español. Today we will talk about a verb tense, a little hard to understand, not the most difficult thing we will do, but we don't have this tense in English. It is called the subjunctive, subjuntivo. This tense lets us know about wishes, wants, emotions, things that have not have happened. So it is hard to put it together, but I'll show you a trick. Very easy steps and how to put it on paper. Vamos a empezar. So first, we talked about subjuntivo. Subjuntivo, we will talk about a wish, un deseo, about doubts, dudas. We don't know if it's happening. Emotions, emociones. Hypothesis, hipótesis, something we don't know that will happen. Okay, so now we know what subjunctive is, subjuntivo. As we know, we have the same chart. We have verbs that end with AR and verbs that end with ER or IR. So let's make those two charts. For AR, we separate singular, plural, yo, oh, this is ER, this is not IR. ER, IR. Now I'll do AR. So again, the same. We already know how to do this. Yo, tú, ella, nosotros, ellos. A, us, a, amos, an. Okay, so this is the basic. To do subjuntivo, we have to have an important phrase, the word que, and then the verb. So imagine three bubbles. An important word, that I'll show you several. The word que, and then the verb ending with this pattern I just showed you. Yes? So let's talk about how do we form it. We already know the chart, but let's talk about the word, for example, hablar. Hablar. So, we know en presente we say yo hablo. En pasado, in past tense, if it's pretérito, yo hablé. If it's imperfecto, yo hablaba. But how do we do it in subjuntivo? So I won't tell you the important phrases yet, but remember the word que. So hablar, the word que, plus hablar, and then to form the subjuntivo. Hable. You see, it's the same way as we've been doing the verb charts. Hables, hable, hablemos, hablen. Okay, you saw the trick. In this case, hablar ends with AR. Why are we choosing the opposite chart? Hable, hables, hable, hablemos, hablen. That's the subjective. So now let's do it with the verb comer. What are we going to do? The verb comer ends with AR. But what are we going to do? We're going to use the chart of the AR verb. Comer. Coma. Comas. Coma. Comamos. Coman. It starts to make sense. Comer, and then we have all the different endings. Remember, this is the only time we're going to use the opposite chart that we already have done. Okay, so when to use the subjunctive. So when it's a wish, we will start by saying, I want. It's a wish. You want. You hope. You wish. So, número uno, this is the important phrase. Yo deseo que, as I told you, it's an important phrase, plus the word que. Yo deseo que tú hables con tu amiga. So I wish you talk to your friend. It's a wish. I don't know if it's happening or not. That is subjuntivo. Yo deseo, important phrase, que, all the time using que, and then the verb, but with the opposite ending. Yo deseo que tú hables con tu amiga. Let's do another one. When we're in doubt, or when we don't want something to happen. Por ejemplo, I don't think he will have time. No creo que, I don't think, it's the important phrase. We add que él, to have, the verb to have is tener. We change it to the opposite, tenga. Yo no creo que él tenga tiempo. I don't think he has time. No creo que, the verb tener, but in the opposite chart. Another one is an emotion. When you're very happy. When you're very happy that you study a lot. I'm very happy that you study a lot. Me emociona que study. The verb study is estudiar. We use the opposite chart. Estudies mucho. Me emociona. I'm very excited. Que estudies. Estudiar, but we use the opposite chart. Are you getting it? Is it starting to become a little bit easier? Let's do more examples. The need or how important is something. Let's do this example. It's important that you go to the doctor. We don't know if you're going to go to the doctor or not. We're just stating it's important. So, another important phrase, es importante que, the clue word, es importante que vayas al médico. Es importante que vayas al médico. So it's important that you go. We don't know if you're going to end up going or not. We just know it's important. So another time is that we can use it is for example, I want you to call me. You don't know if it's going to happen. I want you to call me. So I'll just write this as the last example. Quiero que tú me llames. That you call me. Quiero que tú me llames. We don't say llamas. That would be using the same chart. And in subjuntivo, we're using the opposite chart. Okay. So we'll continue doing more phrases and more examples. So I'll keep writing on the other paper. Let me get another paper from here. Some more examples about it. For example, I don't know if she knows the answer. I don't know. It's something I can't tell if it's a fact or not. So it's subjuntivo. Bueno, número 6. No creo que ella sepa la respuesta. I don't think she knows the answer. No creo, the important word. Que, always use que. Sepa, the verb saber. Sepa la respuesta. I don't think she knows the answer. An emotion. It expresses something positive about you. I like that you play soccer. I like, me gusta, que juegues soccer. Me gusta, I like que juegues. Not juegas, but juegues. Yes? And a hypothesis, something that I don't know if it's going to happen. Let's pretend if I'm rich. If I'm rich, I would travel the word. If I'm rich. 8. Si fuera rico. Si fuera rico. Es posible que viajaría por el mundo. If I was rich, it's possible that I would fly the world. So again, the word que and viajaría. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips for when to know if it's subjunctive or not. I'm going to be reading them in Spanish, but I can translate them as well. So the first one, let's use examples, very simple occasions. So when you're using, like, I would like you to come, por ejemplo, me gustaría que, I would like you, vinieras. I would like you to come, so I would like. The important phrase, que vinieras. And sometimes, this is something that happens a lot with my students. We get confused on when to use subjuntivo or indicativo. Por ejemplo, one common error, I wrote it right here, is that indicativo, it's used for facts. Things we already know that will happen. And subjuntivo, is again for a wish or when we're in doubt about something. Por ejemplo, I think he has a new car. I think he has a new car. Even though I don't know, but it's a fact. I think he has a new car. Creo que tiene un carro nuevo. I think he has a new car. Even though we don't know, but it's a fact that he has a new car. But I'm in doubt that he has a new car. Then it's when it becomes subjuntivo. Dudo que tenga un carro nuevo. So in both, we use the word que, but in one we say tiene when we know it's something real, it's a fact. And the other one, we're in doubt. Creo que tiene un carro nuevo y dudo que tenga un carro nuevo. We're in doubt. We don't know. Okay, so I'll explain. I have several other examples. I'll go deep in the examples, but I'm going to still write them down. So if you want to, I'll do it slow. So if you want to write it at the same time, and we can go using subjunctive in all its forms. Okay, so let's start with more examples. Oh, you can't see the paper. Número 1, deseo. With a wish. So I wish it doesn't rain tomorrow. So it's a wish. We don't know. Ojalá que no llueva mañana. Ojalá que no llueva mañana. The verb for llueva is llover. It ends with ER. We're using the opposite chart. The next one is doubt. Duda. I'm not sure she's coming to the party. I'm not sure. I just don't know. So, no estoy seguro que ella venga a la fiesta. So we don't know if she's going to come. No estoy seguro, important phrase. Que, that she's coming to the party. Venga, the verb is venir. It ends with IR. We're using the opposite. So I'll give you time for you to write it. Put pause if you need. And then we can start changing verbs. you can make new sentences or just changing the verbs. But this, at the beginning, how the phrase starts is the most important thing. That if that comes before a que, that you have the important phrase, and then que, you know it's going to be a subjunctive. You don't know. Then the next one, emoción. I'm happy you are doing great. Me alegra. Me alegra que tú estés bien. Me alegra que tú estés, the verb is estar, bien. Yes, we're using the opposite chart. Let's continue on the other page. So, let's use the word if. Por ejemplo, if you work more, you can get that job. If you work more. So, we were on number 3. Let's go to 4. Si tú trabajaras más, podrías conseguir ese trabajo. So even though we don't have the word que on this sentence, it's hypothetically. We don't know. So it's not happening in this specific moment. So if you would work more, you could get that job. You see how work is trabajo and a job is trabajo at the same time? Trabajo is a tricky word. Si tú trabajaras más, podrías conseguir ese trabajo. Now, número 5. When it's a need. So, they need, or it is necessary that they study for their math test. Es necesario que estudien para el examen de matemáticas. So it is necessary. It is the important phrase. Que, we have again que. Estudien. The verb for estudien es estudiar. Para el examen de matemáticas. Yes? It's a lot. It is a hard verb to learn. The next one, it's a recommendation. When someone wants you to do something, but they're recommending you to do it, but it's on you if you want to do it or not. I suggest that you eat more vegetables. So it's a suggestion, but I don't know if you're going to do it. So, número 6. Te sugiero or recomiendo. I think recomiendo is a better word. Te recomiendo. So I suggest or I recommend you que comas verduras. So, te recomiendo. So, I recommend that you eat more vegetables. Te recomiendo, important word, que comas. The word is comer. It ends with ER. We use the opposite chart. I think we're getting it. It's a lot of practice. Let's do more. So, I have one more, like, when it's, a negative. We haven't done any negatives, I think. So it's better that you don't go out that late. So it's better that you don't go out that late. So it's, again, a recommendation or something that's better for you. Número 7. Es mejor. That's the phrase. Que tú no salgas tan tarde. Es mejor que tú no salgas tan tarde. Salgas is the verb salir. So, again, we use it for when we're in doubt, when there's emotions, when it's a hypothesis. We don't know if that person's going to do it or not. So I would suggest you taking a look at all these examples. I'm going to leave more examples for you on the bottom of this video, and you can practice with them. Just try to think, what is the verb that I'm supposed to use? If it's hablar, it ends with AR. What pronoun am I using? And then just switch it to the other chart and do it again the other side. So I'm going to leave two things. Several examples, I would say like 10, so you can do. And at the same time, I'm going to leave phrases, the important phrases that come before the the word que. So, es necesario, que es importante, que te sugiero, que ojalá, que me alegra, que. So, all those important phrases are the way to form a subjunctive. Es importante que trabajes mucho. Es necesario que manden los correos electrónicos. Again, I know this is a hard verb, but watch the video again, write your notes, and I'll see you again with another video. Yo soy señora Loera, tu maestra de español. Adiós.